Alright, so welcome back to Nova Armory. This is another armor video. Today we'll be taking apart a Glock 19X on a Glock 45 frame. First things first, we go on and make sure the weapon is cleared. It is safe to handle. Alright, next step, you have to make sure the trigger is pulled. And then, you want to take your thumb, put it around the back strap, and firmly grip the slide and pull it back just a little bit. There's going to be a button here and a button on the opposite side down here. You want to pull those down and the slide will come right off. So for a Glock, you have your frame, your recoil spring, and your barrel, and then your slide. Now to clean it. So to clean our barrel, we want to get a snake. Make sure it's the right gauge of 9mm for this firearm. Want to get a little bit of COP. I'm going to put it on around here. And you take this end, a shoelace string end, and you go through the back of the barrel. You never want to go through the front because you have a chance of damaging the rifling, and that's not what you want to do. So you pull through. You go back. You inspect if it's good or bad. If it's dirty, you still go one round through. And after that, you should be good. You want to inspect your barrel. It could still be dirty right here, so you want to get a brush, preferably nylon if it's not too dirty, but if it's too dirty, you can get a copper or a steel one. And you want to go around there and just get a nice clean brush. Looks clean to me. So next you have your slide. This one's not too dirty, but when you fire it, it'll get dirty around this area on the back of the slide and also around the front of the slide. And you want to make sure that's all clean and also get very dirty around the firing pin. So what you want to do first, you want to get a metal brush because it's going to be very caked on. You want to go around the back, around the firing pin and the extractor, and get a nice brush and make sure everything is looking good. Once you're satisfied with the cleaning, you want to get a little bit of COP, put it around here, get another Q-tip, and just move it around. You don't need too much lube on Glocks. They can run on virtually almost nothing. So you can share the wealth with one spray. You can even go in there with your finger if you want. And you want to go around and make sure it goes in those creases as well, because that's where going to be most of the friction with the slide and the frame. Now when you're satisfied with the cleaning of your slide, you want to look at your frame. It's going to get dirty around these areas and under the slide locking mechanism. What you want to do, you want to get some COP on a Q-tip. And you want to go over these areas, down through here, through all of these little crevices, and make sure everything looks nice. See, it's even dirty too. You can get some cloth too. Don't be afraid to get down in there. You're not going to break anything. Now, when everything looks good and you're satisfied with your clean, you want to have proper lubrication so everything will be working properly. You want to get a little bit more COP. And you just want to drip it right here. All around this area. Because this is where the trigger, when it goes back, it engages the triggering system, and which fires the pin. And when everything is good and it's properly lubricated, you can put it back together. All right, one thing to note, your slide might come out looking like this, and this is excessively oiled. So you're gonna take a cloth and you're gonna just clean it up a little bit. Glocks, they don't need too much oil. They don't need too much lube at all. As long as you go around and it's smooth to the touch and you can go through, you're fine. And also, when you want to reassemble it, you want to get some COP and lube up the barrel just a little bit. I want to get a little bit on top because that's where it makes contact with the slide. Also, the key lubricating points on a Glock are right here, right here, right here, and right here, because those are where the slide is locked into the frame. So you just want to go through, take cloth, fold it a little bit, get a little bit of COP, and then run it through. You want to make sure that's nice and lubed and easy for the slide to lock into place. Now when you're satisfied with your cleaning and your proper lubrication, time to reassemble it. You put your barrel back into the slide, you get your recoil spring, put it back in this hook, and then you take your slide, you line it up with the little hooks, and once it's in, do that a couple times so all the lube gets everywhere. All right, and that's how you reassemble a Glock. All right, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us on another Nova Armory Armor video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and we'll be putting more of these videos out in the future. Thank you.